Alright, well, I've been bad and I haven't made a video for the last 2 days because I'm exhausted. Um, so yesterday I did that. I replaced the crawl space hatch with an actual fitting crawl space hatch so that there's no gaps and stuff. And I put these little recessed handles on there. I still got to dig out the grooves so that they're actually recessed. But it comes right up now. I spent about 2 hours yesterday crawling around in the subfloor pulling up insulation, which I found out was all installed backwards. So no wonder why it was getting wet and damp and falling down, because it's not installed correctly. It wasn't done right. So I have to do all of that. Becca's gonna come by. Today's Wednesday, so it's day 21. It's in the morning. I just got here. Becca's coming by since it's a short day. I get to pick up Ivy at around 1, and then we're coming in here. Also done yesterday, after it got just too hot to go around in the subfloor, I replaced that section right there, the brand new 2x8. That was the one that was cracked all the way down. So I pulled that up, put in a new 2x8, and it's, you know, sturdy. I can step on it. I also took out the rotting boards from over here and just completely replaced them. Now I know what you're thinking. It's like, wait a minute. That's a 2x8 and that's a 2x8, but why doesn't everything line up? Well, the interesting thing is I had 13 inches left, and I really didn't want to fight with it too much and have to cut down another 2x8. So I already had a 2x6 and 2x4. So I was like, cool. If I cut that one and I cut those two and I stick them in there, that's like 13 inches right there. Boom, filled the spot. And then I got the first layer of OSB put down over top. So, it was starting to come together. Yesterday was just, after like 2.5 hours of crawling around in what is essentially about 1.5 feet of space down there, my whole body was killing me, so I had to come up and work on other projects. Still working on everything. The back door has been working. I haven't had a problem with it. Of course, everybody else seems to, but opens right up, closes right up, locked. No excess force or anything like that. I'm going to keep on top of it because, Kelly has offered to come over and help me fix it up. If it's just not sitting right and it's not closing, Becca's the only one that seems to be having a problem, and I don't understand it. Still have all this to do. I worked a little bit on framing out where we're actually going to put the new frame. So there's not going to be a door frame in here anymore. We're just opening it up, and then I'm going to put just some plywood as trim and everything all along the interior there. So this is gonna, I know it looks janky as crap, but I'm gonna be cutting that more smooth. I've already got some drywall stuff, so I can patch that, tape it, and mud it, so that the drywall will cover all of that space. Reason being, Becca wants a wall that covers the fridge. So we measured this out, and once the trim gets put on top of that, it's going to basically match up to the handles on the fridge, because that's where the fridge goes in there. So she doesn't want like the exposed side or anything like that. So that's what she's getting. That's what she wants. Met one of the neighbors yesterday. She's really nice. She lives across the street. She lives in that house over there with the rock garden. She came over and introduced herself yesterday. She's an 80-year-old woman. Very nice. Welcomed me to the neighborhood. She has a handyman, Alex, that I've met before, who does like all of her yardscaping and just little fixes around the house. And she's like, if you want me to put in touch with him, I'm like, I appreciate that, but we're trying to keep costs down right now, and $35 an hour is, while I'm sure he's worth it, is a little more than I want to spend on stuff right now. But I already have met him. He's given me his business card, so in case there's something that I'm just like legitimately flummoxed about, I can call him. Oh, I also figured out what that goes to. So that line right there, when I was under the house crawling around, I'm pretty sure that that runs all the way out to the outbuildings. And because they have their own dedicated sub panel back there. And that's what it looked like it ran to, because it ran under the house, like all through here and out this wall right at the chimney, headed out in that direction. So I'm fairly confident that's what it is. So I definitely don't want to disconnect that. I'm not a fan with the fact that it's just like sticking out through the floor, and there's not really anything that I can do about that unless I moved that whole junction box down into the subfloor. I really don't want to do that though. So my other option would maybe just be to cut a hole through the wall that I can patch later and just move that junction box into the garage. But I would have to drill another hole for that wire because it's still coming up through the hole. So there's no easy fix for it. It's just, one more thing that we have to figure out. So right now my drill is out of battery and I have no way to charge it, so I have to take that back with me. So I really can't work on the OSB. I'm going to stick a quick something in my stomach, and then I'm going to go crawling around in the subfloor and pulling up more insulation. So that's going to be my day. After Becca comes by in the afternoon, I'll make another video, just show our progress. It's probably not going to be much of anything. It's probably just going to be us working in, under the subfloor, doing stuff. But we'll see. Anyhow, that was morning, day 21, Wednesday. It's 6:12. So there you go. All right. Have a great day.